Hey guys, it's Karrie and I'm back with a weekly chat video. I hope you guys have all had a blessed and wonderful week. I had a really good week myself and I thought I would share a little bit of it with you. I really don't have a lot on my notes. That's pretty much all I've got written down, so this may be really short, or I could get extra rambly, more so than usual, and it could just be extra long. Who knows? Right now it's going to be a surprise to myself. Last Saturday actually, after I filmed my chat video, Saturday evening, I met Melissa, and I think she found me on YouTube, and I found her, I want to say Instagram page, but I'm not sure who found who first. Anyway, she has got a phenomenal Instagram page. It's beautiful, and I will definitely link it below. I pulled it up right here just so you're probably not going to be able to see it, but her Instagram is Skirted Fancy, SKIRTED FANCY. So I am going to link, I will link her Instagram page below. Go check it out. She is such a beautiful person on the outside as well on the inside. Just a lovely, lovely personality. And I was so thrilled to meet her. She was in town on business in Nashville, so she had messaged me and we ended up meeting at the Opryland Hotel and went over to the Opry Mills Mall, and we had a meal at I think it's just called the Aquarium Restaurant, and it's a very neat restaurant. There's a huge aquarium inside the restaurant, so I just had the best time. And then we walked around the mall and we talked, and I just really, really like Melissa so much, and I was so thrilled to have met her, and it just made my week, I will say. So love meeting people that watch my YouTube videos. She also has a YouTube channel as well, and I will link that below. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm looking down at my notes, which there's not a lot on there, as I said earlier. My Fitbit broke this week. I didn't bring it out with me. Some of you may have already seen it in a past video, but it is the kind of Fitbit that actually just clips onto your clothes. Is not like a band, or like that has a band that goes around your wrist. So I have been having, since I started using it, I have gone through several batteries for it. It just kills batteries. And then this week I noticed it started acting like it did when it needed a new battery. I put a brand new battery in it and it's dead. It did come back to life for a few hours, but then it died again. So I do not think I will repurchase another one. I'm on the fence about it for multiple reasons. One reason that I would like to have another one was I just love the fact that it kept, I think, pretty good track of my steps. It wasn't perfect, but I think it did keep a decent track of my steps. And I like the clip-on for that better than the one that wears like a watch, because I have heard so many people tell me the ones that are like a watch do not keep up with the steps unless you're moving your arms. So if you're like walking on a treadmill and you're holding on to it, which I know you shouldn't hold on to it, but I do, then it's not going to keep track of those steps. So that's one reason I loved the clip-on. Another reason is I do wear a watch almost every day, and I wear it on my right arm because I'm left-handed. I'm not comfortable with a band around, any type of band around my left arm. I'm just not comfortable. It feels awkward to me. And if you guys normally wear one on your left wrist, put something on your right wrist and see how you feel. You're going to get me. So because of the fact that I generally wear a watch every day, a more stylish watch, I just didn't want to wear a Fitbit band. I just didn't care for them. So anyway, I didn't want to get that style, even though I know it does more. So I really liked the clip-on, and you can also hide it as well pretty easily. If you clipped it onto the waistband, you could pull a shirt over it if you didn't want it to be seen. So it just worked out perfectly. So I really liked it for that. Granted, it did not keep up completely with all my steps, but I think it did a really good job. And I got really used to wearing it, almost like addicted to looking at the numbers. I didn't think it really helped me though get more fit at all. I didn't feel that whatsoever. I did feel that I needed to challenge myself more and beat my other times and other amounts, but other than that, it didn't really help me try to get fit or lose weight. It didn't work for me on that respect. Another reason why I don't want to go buy another one is because it just used so many batteries. It was getting expensive, and I haven't even been using it for a year, probably less than 6 months, and this one died on me. So, and it was about, I think, $100. So I just like, I'm done with it, really done with it. So I do have the Apple Watch, which I love. The same thing though about the Apple Watch that I've heard about the Fitbit bands is that unless you're swinging your arms or moving your arms, it doesn't calculate as much. That is a negative for the Apple Watch for me, but I love the Apple Watch. So because of the fact that it does kind of the same thing as the Fitbit, I really don't see the point of buying another Fitbit. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, the Fitbit's dead, and I have no plans to purchase another one right now. So I thought I would share that with you. And I kind of had a couple of other things, and I think I'm just going to wrap this video up. And my mindset on one of these, I haven't got my thoughts completely in order, so I was hesitant to even mention it. But before I get into that story, I wanted to tell you guys, you may have noticed that at the start of some of my videos, I've been doing, I guess, what's referred to as a call to action. And it's taken me a while to figure out exactly what I wanted to say. And basically what I'm asking is, you know, I'm telling people a statement like, I do haul videos, I do review videos, I do unboxings, I do some vlogs, I do cooking videos, I do chat videos, stuff like that. So I will kind of quickly tell them the type of videos that I do, and then I'll say something to the effect of, if you like that type of video, please subscribe to my channel, or don't forget to subscribe to my channel, or something like that. So I'm not even remotely used to doing a call to action, because for a couple reasons. One is that I've seen a lot of this happening with other people's videos, and they take a long amount of time to do that. Literally, some people are taking about a minute and a half, and in YouTube world, that's a long time. So I'm trying to get mine to about 30 seconds or less, but that it makes sense and kind of flows. So I've been trying to work on that. So you will see that. If I'm not sure if it's already gone up in some of the other videos, but future videos that I've already recorded, you will see that call to action in there. One other reason why I was hesitant to do it as well, for me personally, I'm going to subscribe to a channel because of the content, not because of the call to action. And I thought people may also think about that the same way that I do, but I will tell you in that a lot of the channels that I see this, they have grown very fast and are doing extremely well. Now, I don't think it's just because of that call to action that happens. Yes, I want my YouTube channel to grow. I love my subscribers. I love chatting with you, but of course, let's be honest here and let's get real. I do YouTube for fun. I love it. But I also want to grow my channel. I'm just being honest with you guys. I don't think that's any secret from anybody that's ever started a YouTube channel that they don't want their channel to grow. I don't think anybody has ever said that. They may have, I've not heard it. So it does seem to help a lot of people by doing that call to action, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it whatsoever. I just didn't want to drone on about it, and that's why I kind of wanted to share my thoughts in this video. And I also talked about it a few chat videos ago, I don't know how long back, but about doing that. But I just want to make sure it's, you know, 30 seconds or less. But these videos that I'm talking about that will be going up, I had so much trouble doing that. I was literally stopping and starting like 5, 6, 7 times. It was almost like I was just starting YouTube all over again. When I first started YouTube, I think I started some videos 20 times before I could get what I wanted to say out. Then after a while, it just flows a lot better. Yes, I still have trouble sometimes and things don't go well, and I'll just mess up the start and we'll start all over. But with this call to action, it's like almost like I'm starting it all over, because it's not in my, I don't want to use the word nature, that's probably the wrong connotation to say, but it's not in my routine. That's the better word. It's not my routine to do that. So, but I thought I would go ahead and give it a shot, and just to see, you know, if it does help growing the channel. I will probably never ever know unless somebody tells me like, hey, because you said that, I subscribed. So, but also another issue is, some people may only see one of your videos. They find you because you may have done a review of a certain item and they love that, or you may have talked about a particular topic that that person is interested in, and that may be all they say, all they have watched. So by initially saying at the very start of your video, hey, I do this other stuff as well, and if you like that, come back and watch more videos. And I do see where it can help. So I just thought I would share that with you and let you guys know that the start of my videos will be a little bit different than I normally have been doing them, and it may not be on all of the videos. We shall see. I don't really think, I don't know. We'll see where it goes. Then the last topic that I wanted to talk about, this is where I'm having trouble getting my thoughts completely, like, they're clear in my mind, but to completely just speak them out loud, I'm not sure if it's going to come out the way I want to say them. And I don't want to sound mean or rude or anything, but there was this channel, and I will say her name because, I mean, I really like her channel, and I'm not even attempting to say anything negative. There is one little piece that may be negative, but it's not my intention to be mean or to hate or anything like that. But the channel is Valentine. She's a British YouTuber that loves luxury handbags. That is primarily why I subscribe to her channel. Well, earlier this year, I want to say, she started doing a collaboration with I want to say like a consignment store, where she would get a bag from the consignment store, use it for 2 to 3 weeks, and then do a video, and then she would give it back. I thought that was great. But, and I really don't have anything negative to say about that whatsoever, but all of a sudden, kind of after that series of videos, she didn't do very many of them. She just kind of disappeared from YouTube. Haven't heard from her in months. Well, this past, I want to say weekend, I'm not sure what day she did it, she uploaded a video. It was a Birkin bag unboxing, or a Birkin bag reveal. If you guys know anything about luxury handbags, you know kind of like the Birkin is the top of the food chain. I can't even imagine ever getting one. I have really no intention of ever getting one whatsoever. But, I mean, I love watching the videos on it, so I just think it's cool if you can get one. So, she did talk a little bit about her disappearance from YouTube, in that she said it's nothing really major that happened, and she said, this is what I took from it, and if you go watch her video, you may take something different, but what I got out of her video was that she said she was saving for this Birkin bag, and it took her a long time to save for it. And she really couldn't do any type of content on her channel that she wanted to show, and she didn't want to make a video and upload it just for the sake of making a video. She wanted to be true to herself. I'm almost positive she said true to herself, and just not upload random videos just to have content. Here is the one thing that I felt, I took a little bit of negativity out of that, or I thought something a little bit negative, and again, somebody else may have a completely different take on this, but my take was, there has got to be more substance to this person than just luxury handbags. I love luxury handbags. I love watching videos. I love collecting them and growing my collection. a lot. But I have more substance to me as a person, and there's also more substance to my YouTube channel. And so I really was disheartened a little bit when she said I wanted to be true to myself, which I do appreciate. Don't get me wrong. I greatly appreciate being true to yourself and posting videos or uploading videos that you love. That's what I want to do. But I have a love for lots of different things that you're not going to see just all designer handbags being unboxed on my channel. Number one, I can't afford just to go out and get a bunch of them all at once and constantly all the time. I have done a few, and I mean a few, like 3 reveals this year, I think. And I would love to get one more before the end of the year. I'm saving for one now, and I don't know if it's going to happen or not. It's going to take a lot of discipline on my part to make this happen. And again, it may not happen. And I'm not going to say what it is because I could change my mind a dozen times before the end of the year or before I save enough to pay for the bag. But do you see what I'm getting at? And I took away from her that she only wanted to like show you designer handbags, but because she was saving for the Birkin bag, she couldn't afford to buy any others, which I get that. Believe me, I get that. And I respect her so much for saving up and paying for the Birkin. I mean, so much respect for the discipline to do that. I am not that disciplined, so that's why I would probably never get a Birkin. Number one, they probably wouldn't even let me get one if I walked into an Hermes store, and I may have mispronounced that. I realized I could buy one pre-loved, and I have no issue with buying it pre-loved, but I just don't know that I would ever have the discipline to save that large amount and then dump it on a handbag. I don't mind certain amounts, but that one is a little bit out of my mindset, let's put it that way, for at this point in my life. But I, huge respect for her for doing that. But I was just a little curious about when she said the substance. I mean, she said being true to myself and didn't want to do anything else other than what I really liked. But I'm like, there's got to be more to you than that you could still talk about. So if you watch her and you saw that video, let me know what your take on it was. Maybe I completely missed the mark on that, but that's the way I took from it. But regardless, if you want to see a beautiful handbag and an unboxing, go watch Allie Valentine's Birkin reveal. It was just posted in September 2016. So that is pretty much going to be the end of my video. I don't know how much I want to say. I'm not going to completely, this is going to be the last thing, I promise. There is a surprise coming. Now, some of you I have already told, and if I've already told you what the surprise is, please don't mention it in the comments section. I think there's 3 people that I've told that watch my YouTube channel about the surprise, but I've got a surprise coming. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you it is not. It is not going to be a reveal of a handbag. It's not going to be a reveal of any other designer items. It is not going to be a collaboration. I am not writing a book. I did not receive anything free from any brands to show you, nothing like that. But next Saturday, fingers crossed, if all goes according to plan, I will be vlogging a very special day. I just promised you that this would be my last thing. There is one more thing. Forgive me for promising you when it wasn't the truth. I just wanted to restart the camera. So please forgive me. There is one other thing I wanted to mention I didn't write down, and I knew I'd forget it if I didn't write it down. Anyway, if all goes according to plan, I will be doing a very special vlog next Saturday, which could impact me doing a chat video. I'm going somewhere, and I don't want to reveal so much, to get something, and it's a several-hour trip, and I may have already said too much. I am just super excited about it, and the reason why I'm not telling you what it is, I want it to be a surprise so much. There is a potential possibility that it will not happen next Saturday, and if it is going to happen, but it may not happen next Saturday. So if it doesn't happen then, it'll be a couple weeks after that. And what the vlog that I plan on filming, if it does happen next Saturday, I will upload that vlog on Wednesday of that week. So this particular Wednesday, I do have a vlog going up. If I've got to edit it first. And I went to the Chattanooga Aquarium. I think I mentioned that, did I not? In last week's chat. I went to the Chattanooga Aquarium. I did some things, so I gotta edit that vlog. And the very last thing that I'm going to say, I promise this time, the vlog that I uploaded this Wednesday, I absolutely hated the footage. I almost didn't even upload it. And the reason why I hated it, it wasn't what I didn't hate where I went, nothing like that. I had a great time, but the footage was so shaky. I'm just horrible at that, and I can't keep it steady. So I went ahead and edited it. It was so shaky, and I was like debating whether or not to even upload it, but I was like, I really want a vlog video on that Wednesday because I had it in my mind. That's what I was going to do. So I found a stabilize button in the iMovie editing program that I use. Well, after I hit the stabilize button, I did not go back and re-watch the footage. I just uploaded it. Well, it went up and a few people viewed it, and then I was watching it again and I was horrified that somehow, some way, the stabilization ended up zooming in a lot, and I didn't even watch the whole thing again, just parts of it. But it was like literally like zoomed right here on my face, and I was just horrified. I hated it even more, so I ended up marking that video private. I just took it down. I didn't delete it, but it is marked private. I just was not happy with it. So that's what happened to Wednesday's video. If you didn't get there in time to see it, I think like 90 people watched it, then sorry about it, but it was just, I hated it. So that is what happened. So I'm hoping this footage I got from the Chattanooga Aquarium and the other things that I did will turn out better. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling now. This turned out to actually be a long video. That really wasn't my intent, but anywho, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.